Cheers. This is how we make margaritas in my house. By the buttload, and it's frozen. So, today I'm going to do something a little bit different, something I haven't done before, but I just need to get it out there. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but we are going to talk about some real life problems. Maybe I should call it like real life talks. Indeed. No. Anyways, I've been dealing with a whole crap ton of crap lately, and it comes down to being in college, having a full-time job, and, you know, having a family to take care of and all this other stuff. Luckily I don't have any kids though, but for those people that are out there that have kids that do what I do, congrats, because I don't know how you do it without pulling your hair out and becoming a drunk. Anyways, let's talk college. So I currently go to school, or go to college, and I have a full-time job, and I own my own house, I'm married, all this other stuff, blah blah blah, right? So, my problem is I have these teachers that think I don't have a life and think that I don't work. And I'm sure some of you have had teachers like that, but they just get on my nerves. Today, well, actually the past 3 days that I've had off of work, I've done nothing but do homework. And I'm just like, is there light at the end of the tunnel? I hope so. Not to mention I'm a biology major in college, and that's just a crap ton of crap by itself. So what ticks me off to no end is when you have these professors that don't think that you go to work because you're in college. You ever had one of those professors that are just like load on the homework and they don't give a shit? They're just like, oh, you're in college, you don't have a life, you don't have a job, your parents pay for your college, and blah blah blah. Wrong. Oh, because guess what? Like I said, go to school, have a full-time job, have a family to take care of, and it's just nuts and crazy, and it's a joke for those teachers to be doing stuff like that. It's like, how realistic is that? Everybody in college nowadays has a job. So I don't know how these teachers expect us to be able to have all the time in the world to do all of this homework when you go to work full-time. And it's like, it's not realistic whatsoever. Yeah, and then you go to work and you have all of this homework that is on your brain that you know you would rather be doing instead of working right now, but you don't have that choice. Yeah, that's my life every day. Every day. And then, not only that, you have to go to work because you have bills to pay. You're not one of those people that your parents pay for your college. My friends know that during college time, I do not get to go see them because I don't have time. So technically, I guess I don't have a life when it comes to being in school and working all the time. Onward to talking about how college expects you to pay for all of this bullshit that you should not have to be taking. Like, all of those classes that you know you're never going to use again, but you have to take it, called Gen Eds, to make you a more well-rounded person. I'm never going to use those again, because guess what? I was that person that took the bullshit classes, you know, that were like, put in my, you know, this is my blow-off class, I know I'm going to get an A. Those classes. Anyways, back to talking about how you're going to pay for this. In my freshman year of college, I actually got turned down for student financial aid because my parents made too much money. But yet, even though telling them that I'm the one that's paying for this college and not my parents, because my parents won't pay for my college, they wanted me to learn responsibility, and they wanted me to not slack off in class because, you know, that's a class you're going to have to retake again, and, you know, more money is adding up, right? So aren't paying for my college. I'm okay with that. I don't hate them for it. It taught me a lot of responsibility. It taught me to grow up. That's cool. But anyways, so like I said, I got turned down for financial aid in my freshman year. So I had to find money to try and pay for my semester as I went. Or otherwise, I wouldn't be able to sign for classes the next semester. And that sucked. So right from the get-go, I was already working and I already had a job, and I was only, 18. So I was going to work and school. Didn't have the luxury of not working. Fast forwarding to like my junior, no, not even my junior, my sophomore year of college, I fell in love with the man of my life and I married him. And we didn't get married right away. We waited till we were dating for 3 years, almost 3 years till we got married. But we did buy a house together, so we had the house before we got married and everything. And I went to get financial aid for college, and they practically were like, yeah, well, your parents make too much money, and we can only give you like this much. Didn't even pay for my semester. They were just like, here's your itty bitty little teensy weensy cash flow that we think you deserve. And I was like, what the heck? Why am I still like, being treated as though I live with my parents when I didn't? I bought my own house. My parents were not claiming me on their taxes. I was doing my own taxes. Like I said, I had my own job. I had it forever. And I just moved into this house, and they were like I said, oh, here's your weensy beensy little cash flow that you can get. That's what you qualify for. I got all my Pell Grants taken away that I had gotten the previous year. And that really sucked because I was under the age of 26. So that to them is still a dependent on your parents. But remind you, I bought my own house. I live in my own house. And I'm about to get married. But yet, I still am a dependent because I'm under the age of 26. Screw all the other stuff. Who cares if you don't live with them? But you're under the age of 26 and you're not married, so you're still depending on your parents. That is bullshit. That's what I think. And then, did you know that financial aid this year, I think it started this year or last year, for students, like new incoming freshmen, that financial aid is only giving you guys a certain amount of money for you to finish your bachelor's degree in 4 years, and then an extra year on that if you don't finish it. So 4 to 5 years is what they're giving you money for. And if you don't finish your bachelor's in 5 years, screw you, you're not getting any more financial aid because you don't qualify. I thought that was total bullshit. No, it doesn't even affect me because I've been going to school since like 2009. So I'm in my 6th year, so I guess, if that would have happened to me, I'm pissed, and it's not even happening to me. Because I was like, how realistic is that? Like, come on. Ever since I was a freshman, I've had a job. And if you have a full-time job, there's no way in hell that you can go to school full-time and pass all your classes. There's no way in hell. No way. Tried it, been there, done that, can't do it. Because at that point, if you're going full-time, you have to take at least, I think, 12 credit hours, which comes out to about like 4 or 5 classes, depending on what classes you're taking, what credit hours they are, blah, blah, blah. So about 4 to 5 classes, and then you put that in with working 40 hours a week, and it's like, where's the time? There is none. There is no such thing as time when, you're trying to work full-time and go to school full-time, and it's just not, it's almost impractical, impossible. I mean, it's possible if you don't plan on getting all A's and B's. If you plan on getting C's and D's and you're happy with that, then go for it. But I am not happy with that. So when I started working full-time, like I said, since like my sophomore, junior year, I've had a full-time job since then. And I've had to knock down, like going down to half-time, which is about 2 classes for me because, I'm in biology. So, and it's like, I feel like I don't have enough hours in the day to be able to put forth 100% of my effort into my classes because I'm going to work 40 hours a week, and it's like, come on, you know? I pretty much have enough time to go to class, and before I go to work, that's when I do my homework, because I can't do my homework at work. I mean, I could on my lunch, but my lunch is only like a half hour. I mean, like, really? And you know, they want you to study for like 7 hours a day and have all of this homework that I was telling you about earlier that they don't care that they give you. It could be like a stack like this high, and they'll be like, have fun! And then they expect you to get an A. And it's like, come on, let's be real. Yeah, so that mojo would not fly for me if they only gave me 5 years, because it's very impractical. Like I said, in my little spew I just had, it's impossible. I don't know how they expect you to do that, you know. And then you got these people that are out there that, not everybody does this. I'm already gonna throw that out there. But there are people that are out there that live off the state, and this might only be my state, and I know a lot of people that do it, and I'm not going to name any names, so don't ask, but they trick the state into giving them money when they don't need it. And I'm over here, a poor-ass college student, and I can't get no money because I don't have any kids, and I'm married. So that's really frustrating. I've actually had, like, one person actually was like, oh, stay single for the rest of your life, but keep going out and having kids, because guess what? I get $10,000 a year back in taxes for each of my kids. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, no, don't tell me to stay single and go out and have kids so I can, you know, get money from the state and then just keep popping them out and like, oh, that's $10,000 a pop. Like, come on, really? And it's really frustrating. And and then there's this other person that she has 2 kids and she's not married. She has stayed single for like, on purpose. Okay? She stayed single on purpose with her 2 kids, and what she does is every 6 months, like, the state will do an investigation to make sure that you still need your money. So at that, like, 6th month period, she will drop like 2 of her 3 jobs to make it look like that she's not making enough money for her children, and then they'll just keep giving her paychecks, and you know, they'll keep paying her because they think that, you know, she only has this one job and that's all she's ever had. So here's more money for your kid to make sure that your kids get what you need. And then once they do that, she goes back to picks up her other jobs, and she's, you know, making money out the wazoo and getting paid by the state. How does that work? And once again, I'm a poor-ass college student over here that can't get money for nothing. For nothing. Or there's another person that, like I said, she stays single on purpose and with her 2 kids. But if the state knew that, like, baby daddy was living with them and also bringing in money, they would totally pull her state checks. But she don't tell them that he's helping her out. So pretty much, there's 2 people in the house that are bringing in income, and she's getting paid from the state because the state, she don't tell the state that he lives with her and is bringing in money. Now, me and my husband are, you know, struggling, just the 2 of us, you know. Another situation that I know of is if you have kids and you're single and you go to college, they pay for your college. Did you know that? I knew that. And that's another thing that's very, very frustrating. It's, you know, just because I'm married and I don't have any kids means I get, you know, disciplined and get, like, you know, for kitty, you know, single and with kids, oh, we'll go ahead and we'll pay for your college because, you know, you can't afford to pay for it by yourself. Yeah. That's the life. Since it's getting dark and you're not being able to see my face as well, I guess it's time to go. so much for watching this video and listening to me complain about my life. And I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe we can do more videos like this. I guess I can call it real life talks. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so if you like, you know, these kinds of videos, go ahead and leave me a comment down below or a thumbs up and tell me. I don't know. So I guess until next time, I'll see ya. Bye.